Feeling flabby. Christmas pounds got you down. Try being me, Raging Rick, host of Phoenix FM radio show, Anger Management Therapy. After a particularly foodie Christmas, I decided to kick off Series 3 of AMT in style by ensuring that I kept one of my New Year's resolutions and lose the love handles. Here I am, conclusively proving to myself that this 6-week process is very much needed by lasting not even 3 minutes in a bleep test live on air. I need help. Big time.
Dude, you fit through there?
Ha 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 ha, very funny.
I thought it was pretty clever.
Fortunately, help came in the form of one Will Heffernan, one of the head trainers in Informed Performance Gym in Glasnevin. As soon as you walk in the door of Informed Performance, you know that it's the real deal. There's no posers allowed here, no latte bars, and certainly no drift-ins who can't even do 10 push-ups. Informed Performance is to gyms what Diagon Alley is to fictional wizards. You have to be a certain level of fitness to even know it exists. It's where the personal trainers go to get trained. Among their clientele are Dublin GAA players, members of the Irish rugby squad, and some of Ireland's future Olympic heroes. Will and the boys teach their own personally designed workouts that have been finely tuned from years spent mastering their craft around the world.
Worked at the Institute of Sport in Australia for 7 years, so worked at the Australian Health Management Centre there based at the Institute of Sport doing strength and conditioning coaching and rehab. Worked with ACT Rugby, went down to Melbourne, Victoria, worked in the AFL, came over here to work with Leinster originally, do some work there. Worked for the high performance unit for the RFU, which was great, with Liam Hennessy. Dr. Liam Hennessy, worked at the Premiership in England, worked at the Premiership in Scotland, worked for the English Rugby Union, the Scottish Rugby Union, the Welsh Rugby Union, done sort of consultancy work for them at some stages, Irish athletics, Irish hockey, Irish basketball, worked for Dublin for a while, for the Dublin Hurlers, worked with Dublin GAA.
The first task in assessing the job ahead of them was measuring the percentage of my body that is currently pure, unadulterated fat. I scored a whopping 26.6%.
James McGee, he plays, he's an Irish tennis player, Irish Davis Cup tennis player, plays in the ATP tour, plays, I'm not sure where he is in the moment, I think he's in Turkey or something like that, but his total for his 8 sites is 39. Yeah. So the same as your belly. He's got as much fat covering his entire body as you have on your stomach.
That's reassuring.
Yeah.
The guys ran me through the most intense warm-up of my life by introducing me to a device they simply refer to as the Prowler. Vomiting was something that I had mentally prepared myself for beforehand, but not within the first 10 minutes of being there. To put into perspective how draining and intense the warm-up alone was, it caused me to rip my shorts and train for the entire session with my boxers on display. This was going to be a fun day. After the warm-up, it was time for my first challenge. Will explained on Wednesday that he would have me compete in a series of basic tasks against one of Ireland's top rising athletes.
Hi guys, my name's Orla Griffin, I'm a member of the AMT gym. I used to be a handball player in the national team. I'm here for a girl on girl competition with Rick.
Yep, I was as surprised as you.
So, we're here at Informed Performance today, and Rick has some healthy competition for you. Orla. So she's going to do the testing, same as you did, and see how you get on.
Okay, Will, I know you know what you're talking about. I know we'll be gym, but I don't mean to alarm you, but no offense. That's a girl.
still.
I don't want to humiliate her or nothing like that. Like, I don't want to humiliate her.
She's still more of a man than you are, Rick. So I think she's gonna do okay.
It's gonna be so embarrassing for you.
Yeah, we'll see. Good luck.
We'll see.
Turns out that Orla isn't just a girl. She is one of the country's most promising Olympic handball competitors and can hang with most of the guys in informed performance. So as I tried my hand at tasks like deadlifting, inverted rows, and pull-ups, I suddenly began to realise that a healthy dose of humiliation was on the cards. As I maxed out on 80 kilograms in the deadlift, Orla did her practice set at that weight. She scored an impressive 120 kilograms. That's 50% more than my top weight. And she weighs over 20 kilograms less than me. The pull-ups were next. Those who remember my pitiful attempt at this during AMT's visit to Toys for Big Boys will know that pull-ups aren't exactly my forte. I scored 1/2 of a pull-up. Orla, meanwhile, absolutely destroyed me. 2-0 to Orla. Our final task, as Will explained, would be the inverted rows. Watching Will do it made it look easy. Essentially, they were sit-ups, except you got a weight bar to pull yourself up. I do sit-ups all the time. Easy, right? Wrong. I scored 4. Orla, meanwhile, quadrupled my score with 16 in the minute time slot.
Well, that was a humbling day. It's not nice to obviously get beaten by a girl, that goes without saying. But on a serious note, it's not nice to know exactly how much fat is on my body. We all go around with it, like especially after Christmas, blah blah blah, but it's not nice to know you are this fat. Like they said at one stage that one of their athletes has less fat in his body, entire body, than I have on my stomach. And I'm not considering myself even in that massively bad shape. I'm not what you consider obese. But, you know, I suppose you have to deal with the hard facts to improve. And that's what I want to do. I'm here to lose weight, I'm here to get in shape. So I have to deal with that. I like the gym, Informed Performance, it's a legitimate gym. They don't hug you, they don't try and tell you whatever you want to hear. They're a real gym. They're for real men and women, as you saw tonight. And they give you the hard truth, but they'll also give you the tools you need to get ahead. And despite the fact that I'm not as cocky as I usually am today, head's hanging a little low, I think I'm in the right place where over the next 6 weeks, maybe, I can do something pretty good. But to be continued.
Pursuit of happiness, I know everything that's shining always gold. I'll be fine once I get it. I'll be good.